still want to chat. You guys can hear me. Hey guys, how you doing? So you do understand. You do understand, right? Oh, I'm not sitting in the dark. I'm walking. You guys do understand, right? That you have to be in shape. So you can imagine what I'm doing. Seeing how much wind I still have. Oh, thank you guys. You gotta be in shape. And before you walk, you must crawl. Hello, Bam Bam. How are you? Hope all is well. Oh, God. Oh, I've been doing this. I'm trying to do a mile and a half right now just to see if I can still get my. Oh, I know I can. Uh, well, this is the best time to walk for me. I don't like walking during the day. You can't hear yourself think. Plus, I don't wear headphones, so we're listening to music. I just take to myself. Hello, Christy Kids. How are you? I tell you, man, it can be. Sometimes it can be scary, especially in New York. It can be really, really scary, but you just gotta trust yourself. You just gotta trust yourself. That's the major thing. You just gotta trust yourself, people. That's just the whole thing about it. Pat. Oh my God. Well, I tell you, man, you can't be afraid. That's funny. Oh, the dog gets scared, and it makes you. I can see that. I mean, I just never really heard about it. My dog thinks the mailman is the devil. Probably is. I mean, if you really look at it, probably is. That's the funniest stuff I've heard in a while. Hello, everybody coming in. New people coming in. Yo, Daniel, what's up? Hope everything's good. yeah, I got to get back in shape. I just got to. And I'm just seeing if I still got it, tell you the truth, because I know I lost a lot of weight, but I think I can still do this. One night, a gecko jumped on her nose and she freaked out. Wow. Good deal, good deal. I tell you, some animals can't stand anything getting on them. I'm telling you. Your dog's humping everything. I understand that. Put your paw print on the like button. There you go. And to think that, good God. Thank you for the emails, guys. You guys have been emailing me. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. It means a whole lot. It means a whole lot. Thank you all. You know, sometimes I wonder, how I'm going to get through this tour, but hell, I guess we'll probably be heading to South Carolina here first. And that's a hell of a long drop from where I'm at now. So, but it's all right. It's okay. I mean, it's getting it done. I wanted to have some like some trifolds or some pamphlets and stuff out for people, but I don't know. I'm wanting to get over this first one first, and then we can continue on. I just don't want to. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I have checked my emails. Um, I can't remember. Good God. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I've got all the emails and stuff answered. Thank you. You'll buy me tacos, biscuits, and gravy and sweet tea. Well, that's pretty sweet. Pretty cool. Probably be in Greenville. I'm not sure yet. I got a day or two to figure that out. But again, I'm just like I said, I'm not gonna. I'll put the videos on YouTube, but I'm not going live or nothing while I'm doing it. That'd be stupid. I'd be shooting myself in the foot, and I'm not doing that. That's a fact. I'm not doing that. I'm just waiting for the media outbreak of it. That way, I can continue what I want to do. Because I know once I get the media's attention again, it's going to be like it used to be. It's just hard getting back in it since I haven't done it in 2 years. That's the hard part. But I don't know yet. Like, look, I'm still in New York right now, so I can't really. I've got to really understand and make my choices right. Exactly. Thank you. Hello, Chica. Good to see you. You know that, right? Good to see you. Oh my God. Can I jump? Can I still skip? Yeah, skip. Damn, can I run? You reckon I can still run? Oh God, no, God. Let me see. Not run. Yeah, I can still do this shit. Hell yeah. Here I am thinking that I can't do this shit. It is nice, sure. Holy hell! What happened? I think I ran off into the damn. I don't even know. Oh my god! Whew! That was a hellacious trip down that hill. Damn! I'm telling you what the truth. Oh Lord, hold on a second. Let me get my bag. Got to get a drink. Lord God. Damn, I need some running shoes. These shoes are not made for going down hills. I'm just gonna say. Thank you for the information on that guy. 2 feet in the ground, literally. I was thinking to myself going down that damn hill. I was thinking to myself, if I lose these shoes, if I lose these shoes, what am I gonna do? Whew. That's what I was thinking going down that hill. Lord have mercy. If I lose these shoes, I'm screwed. I'd be messed up. Losing these shoes would be the worst thing ever. Oh, Lord, I about fell down the hill. It's a wild day. Well, I've got my appetite back. Some women was like, "Are you eating?" I was like, "Well, I have been. I mean, I literally got my appetite back. So I guess you can say that I'm eating. I mean, Pat, let me tell you, I thought the same thing too, and tide. But if you get into the water with the mud, holy hell, that mud will suck those shoes off of you quick. I learned that the hard way in Florida. Now, give or take, there's no mud like that here, but there's a that mud will take those shoes off of you quick. And that mud will hide those shoes and they will claim them for their own. Seriously. No matter how hard you look, I mean, I looked. By doing that, I got all kind of crazy shit going on. Well, I had, I don't now. It's healed now, but damn. You don't want to just jump in somewhere. Hush your mouth, McCormick. Hello, Melinda. How are you? Hope everything's well with you tonight. I'm explaining on how easy it is to lose shoes because you can lose shoes real easy. I know because I've lost probably two or three pair and can't even remember how. You had to walk through snowbanks to get to people's houses. Well, I was going somewhere. I was going across the street and I seen an easier shortcut and I wanted to jump across the little embankment thing. And when I did, you can't jump when you're drunk, of course. So I landed it where I landed. When I jumped back again, well, the mud stole my shoes. Let's see. Well, I don't know about showing no kicks now. Hell, I've already showed kicks now. I'm still trying to wonder if I need to do anything else before. You'll be in Florida the 1st of May. That's cool. It's awesome. Good time to go. I know I won't be. I think the alligator wanted, I don't know. Well, I told you I went down a hill, didn't I? It wasn't too fun. No, all of New York is not full of snow. Thank you. Oh my God. My daughters steal my shoes. I think they come to my house to go shopping here. Oh Lord. I'm going in 3 weeks. I can't wait. This cold weather sucks. You going to Florida? Chica. Chica. You going to go to Florida? Holy hell. Where is everybody tonight? Hmm. Where is everybody? I see somebody's not been in here in 6 days, maybe 5 days, maybe 6 shows. Missing somebody. Who could I be missing? Who could I be missing? Haven't seen in a long time. Who am I missing? Now, who could it be? Who could it be? What is the date? What is the date? The 26th? Okay. We'll give it a couple more days. We'll give it a couple more days before I do this. Like I said, I want to make sure somebody stays by their word. If they don't, well, we'll see what happens. Oh, God. Okay, cool deal. Cool deal. That's awesome. We can do that. For sure. In South Carolina, hell yeah. Where's a good taco place at? Good taco joint. Oh my God, bud. How'd that happen? Pipes bust? What happened? On my way to coffee, I was standing in ankle deep water. Been a bad day. Holy moly. Did your pipes bust? Well, that's cool. That sucks though, but if his pipes busted or something, or ankle deep of water in your house, I bet it was cold as well. Oh yeah, for sure. Holy hell, man. That's why you never have an upstairs water heater. Holy hell, bro. Damn. What a nightmare. That would be a nightmare. There's no fear. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you, man. It's really, really good to see you. Y'all choked me to death running, I'm telling you. At least I can still do it. Hell. I was thinking to myself, I can do it. No fear. Are you working right now? What's your location? May have to hitch a ride with you to SC. Oh, damn. Them damn truck days is starting up again. Oh, I'm just trying to. Oh, my biggest thing was getting my health back. That was my biggest thing. Chica dang, Pat, that happened to us last month. I went in my laundry room and it was like a sauna room with water everywhere. Lord God. I wouldn't want that. That would suck. That would suck. Oh, yeah. The extractor guys came, fixed everything, vacuumed water, had huge fans going. I say they did. How much did it cost you? Go ahead and give us the bill. How much was it? How much did you have to pay out of your own pocket? You know, you can tell us, Pat. No, don't. I mean, I hate that. Man, that's crazy. People, people, I mean, hell, people wouldn't know it until I'm telling you. Not a penny. Damn insurance. Shit, if that been me, it'd been awful. Good God, I'd be having to give them pendants or some shit. Not a penny. I need to get find out that insurance place. Was it covered with your water heater? Is that what it was? I would be. Hey, Buck Wild, what's up? Pat, I swear, check this out. If it would have been me, it would have. Lord, I wouldn't have had anything covered. It's untelling. Shit, I'd be lucky to. I don't even know. I don't even want to think about it. I guess I'm just thankful for what I've got. Shit, I don't know about insurance. Lord God, that's words that I try to stay away from. My insurance isn't very high. Well, that's good, Pat. You're working night shift, Buckwild? Hell yeah. I understand that. So they have asked me, Lord, my necklace is getting all tangled and shit. They asked me if I would be willing to go out west. You know what I told them? Hell to the no. Damn west, what are you talking about? Give me out west. How much? That's why shit. How much am I getting by going out west? Shoot. Burn me up like that. Hell. Lord, I had to fix a rider and a fee and I don't even know what I'll have to have. Taco. I don't even know. Thank you, Lori. People I'm telling you, it's been a hell of a long. I see it, I think. We'll check it here in a minute, Lori. I'm gonna put it on that. You're not leaving the East Coast, sweet Melissa? Well, they've asked me to go out west for some reason. I still scared about that shit. Still don't know if I want to do it or not. Have no clue. Have no clue what I'm going to do. I know you're a Westerner. That's why I said that, Pat, because we just talking about you. Damn Westerner. You getting good tacos in them places? Oh my God. I can sit here and carry a conversation. I can do that. Avoid Cali in New York. Snow hell. Because you're so damn far up there. Like where I'm at right now, there's no snow. Well, there was snow. There ain't now. I bet it is annoying, Tracy. It sucks. I ain't got a laptop. I have no laptop. No way to fix anything. No way to do anything. Somebody said something about studio. I just don't. I don't know. I guess everybody got the little thing that was going around about Lisa Marie today. Everybody get that? I know it was going through the emails and it was going through messages and messenger and stuff about Lisa Marie. If you guys are not familiar with Lisa Marie, the nose knows. Someone said she was not doing too good with cancer. Um, if we could put prayers in the chat, that would be awesome. If we could put prayers in the chat. BDAC, that's what happens when you let the world get to you, man. And I'm not doing too good. I've told people they don't believe me. I am not doing too good, BDAC. Um, I don't have that. When you lose all that weight, you gotta. I mean, it shows. It shows. It shows. So, but I'm not doing too good, BDAC. And I'm just now trying to get my health back. And I'm using everything and anything I can to do it. So I know you notice it. Everybody notices it. I mean, it ain't nothing I can shy away from. I do need protein. I've done my best to carry protein, but there's nothing I can. I mean, I'm trying, BDAC. I'm trying. But I was looking at my dad's uh, cancer progression pictures and watching some of his stuff that he had, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. This is it's hard. I know that. I know that, Chica. Sweet Melissa, you can't just sit down and not do nothing, though. That's the thing. That's the thing. I do appreciate that, BDAC. Thank you, buddy. But I've got to, getting up and going is getting my life back. Stress has killed me, man. Stress kill you faster than anything will, and it has. I haven't had no meat and eggs in a while, so yeah, you're right. Like literally, I mean, it's just it. It's just when you're sick, you can't eat. It just you really can't eat when you're sick. And now I'm getting to where I want to eat everything, So I feel good now, and I feel my strength. But damn, when I look in the mirror, I'm like, you know, I mean, you was to see, I mean, it's bad. It's really, really bad. Yeah, I know. It just, I know that. I've got the best doctor in the world here. Oh, yeah. I hate that, sweet Melissa. I really do. So I'm not looking too good. I'll be the first one to say it, guys. I mean, I'm trying. I'm doing my best to gain. For hell, for the longest, all it would let me eat was like once. And thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. But I need these. I've got to have. Look, I couldn't eat. I mean, I just couldn't eat. I was tired all the time. So thank you, Angel Eyes. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So yeah, I mean, trying to get myself back together, be that it's hard, man. It's been the hardest fight I've ever had in my whole life. I can't. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't even like saying I can't because look, why do you think I'm pushing myself so hard right now to do this? Just why? Let me ask you a question. BDAC, you've been fighting longer than I have. My battle started in September of last year, my friend. That's the day I say it happened for me, anyways. I mean, I laid there for a month and it destroyed my body. Nothing I could do, man. Hell, even the person that was, I know that, brother. Um, but I just ain't got what it takes anymore for, it's hit me so hard, BDAC, that in a month, it took 33 pounds away from me. 33 pounds. And the doctor said, I mean, the doctor said a lot of it contributed to stress, but, I was sick also and had a lot of bacteria infection. And, you just can't take life for granted. That's one damn thing you can't do. Um, and then I got on them high protein, and I was doing good. I was doing good, and then I got sick again. And no, the cayenne's good. The cayenne's perfect. That ain't doing nothing. That ain't what anything. That ain't got nothing to do with anything. Cayenne ain't done nothing to me. Cayenne's helped me and promoted my strength. I mean, no, I never would ever quit cayenne. There's no way in hell. No way. The cayenne hasn't done nothing, Smiley Molly. That ain't what done me in. That ain't got a thing to do with it. I went down to 121 pounds from 159 or 160, and that's what screwed me. That's what screwed me. No, cayenne helps promote healthy weight. Um, B- BDAC, I'm on a, I mean, uh, so I'm going to put the link out here. Somebody's asking for a link. There's a couple people I don't care to, but I've just got things going on that, it's got a lot. And Rose, I'm going to be honest with you, Rose with the avocado oil gave me I mean, that's what really like turned the tide and gave my strength back to me. I'm telling you. What do you mean, please don't? What are we talking about, people? What's up? What's going on? What are we not doing, Louis? What are you talking about? What is it? Rose, Mount Violet, Rose helped me out. She gave me a couple of little deals for to look into, and I did. And like I said, the avocado oil was the thing. The avocado oil is what really I lost too much when my husband passed away suddenly. I had trouble eating till I almost fainted and got very weak. But that sucks, Pat. That sucks. I'm telling you. You know, I've never had like a, let's say, please be selective. I'm going to be very selective with panel guests. I mean, that's fine. But I can't just shut people out. I ain't going to let stupid people up. No. But if somebody's got some ideas, we'll see what it is. But BDAC, man, you know, I was seeing it myself, but you coming up and kind of putting it out there on me, I really needed that. She does have a good heartbeat act, but I really did need that just now, man, because I was in denial, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. The look on his face is priceless, Melinda. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, BDAC. I was like, what did I do? I've got all this. This has happened. Hell, I was falling asleep in my lives. I didn't have no strength. Um, couldn't even do a live. Yeah, for sure. That's the thing. I guess he does. I mean, he's the one that's pretty much got me back on this kick of rescue and stuff again. So that's why I was doing my walks and stuff, seeing how strong I really am, so I can if I can do it or not. And I'm telling you, I'm strong as ever before. My legs don't look it, but well, they ain't that bad. I mean, I've lost weight in them, but I wish I had my arms back the way they used to be. That would be amazing. Oh yeah, for sure. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I probably need about 2 or 3 bows of. Well, the thing with me, Smiley Miley, is I don't believe in going to the doctor. I never have. If you look at the times I've been in the hospital and been in the doctor, it's been like you know, 23, 22 and 23, or actually not even 22, 23, 23, 2023 and 2024. That's me. That's for me. But I don't know. What's going on, Tina? You got to unmute.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Oh, man. It's just been wild.
I mean, hell, you got you a fortress built now.
Do what?
You got a fortress now.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's awesome.
Oh
I love
God,
it.
that's good.
Oh, it's so good. Let me try to, like, connect my earbuds.
Lord, earbuds are bad for you.
Yeah, I know. You know, I fucking hate them. But
I can't
it
use them
is what
right.
it
I just
is.
feel
Hold
good.
up. The frogs are louder than you. That's the problem.
Oh Lord. Well, so what can I add to my um with avocado oil and what else is good for you?
I know, man. And you need to be doing castor oil liver packs. And
Li-
you can buy
Castor
the
oil liver packs. What is that?
okay, so you need to get the hexane free castor oil, okay? And
Hexane or Rexane?
hexane free.
Hexane free castor oil.
Yes,
And what
okay?
you do with that castor oil?
They
You
have
just
Russian packs that you can buy that you can wear. And I wore mine all the time. Okay? When I got out of the hospital, I would
hmm
just and you can feel when your wool pack gets dry and that it needs more oil, and then you just put more oil, and I would just put more oil, and then I would strap that baby right on my entire abdomen, um, soaked in castor oil, and I wore it like every day, all day, every day. And I mean, look at me. I'm fucking like killing it here. And they were sending me home on hospice. The
hmm
body is amazing. Okay. It can do miraculous things,
I know that.
but you have to apply yourself to the miracle.
hmm
You understand?
I don't think I'll wear no patches. I mean, I may rub it on me
It's
or
not a
something.
patch. Like look up the um the castor oil abdominal packs. Just like castor oil packs.
How much they cost?
Dude, they're like 20 to 30 bucks.
Okay, how many you get in each one of them?
No, you get one. Okay. And then you put castor oil all over it. And then it's got these straps that you put it on your abdomen and you strap it on like a compression
I can't
bandage
do a
kind of
compression
thing.
right now.
It's not compression. You pull it to as like taut as you want. Okay. So all you
Mm,
do is like it's like a like weight belt that you would like put on,
right.
but you like soak it in castor oil and put it on your abdomen and just like walk around in it.
Okay.
And and your body will take in as much as it wants to take in and process it in a way that it's useful. So basically when you do a castor oil liver pack where you put the castor oil on the pack and then you put it on your liver or your kidneys or your targeted organ or whatever, then uh, you can put red lamp therapy or you can do a heating pad
Hmm.
on the castor oil and you heat it up, and your body will drink it like you drink water. Okay. And
Okay.
then what it does is it causes the liver to actually vomit its toxins.
Okay.
Okay. So your liver expels all its toxins while the castor oil actually helps to rejuvenate the tissue because your liver is the most important organ and it can rejuvenate itself. So once you've cleansed your liver and caused rejuvenation to happen, then the other organs fall into line and the kidneys come next. Okay, so once your
Hmm.
liver has dumped all its toxins, then your kidneys can function better and they'll begin to heal themselves in the same way that your liver healed itself because it got rid of all the toxins that it was storing.
Hmm.
So you need to look up the castor oil packs.
I'll check them
But
out.
oh, you definitely should. I mean, look at me.
But
Have you seen
avocado
how
oil
fucking
right
buff I'm
now.
getting? Dude, I lost
What?
more weight than you in less amount of days than you. I was literally 90 pounds.
Yeah, but you never was that big.
I was
I was 100,
145.
but I was 159, 160 pounds when I
Okay.
started losing
Well,
weight.
I was 145 and dropped down to 90 pounds in less than 17 days.
Like I barely got up to my weight of 100, 138, 140 now, and I'm barely pushing that.
Okay. Well, I was 145 the day I entered the hospital in Newport. And by the time I left the hospital in Knoxville of UT, I weighed 90 pounds. So in like 20 something days, I don't know exactly how many, but I lost that much weight. Now I weigh 125 now, but I'm fucking lifting like trees and shit. Mind over matter.
Hmm.
And I thank castor oil for part of that journey. I also thank probiotics. I take probiotics, and I took a lot of milk thistle. And Sequoia was all about finding all the milk thistle and bringing mommy milk thistle because he knew that was helping mommy. So milk thistle is important. So look up milk thistle.
Okay.
All right.
What does that cure? What does that do?
It it cleanses and purifies the liver.
Okay. Milk
The liver
thistle.
is the most important organ, especially if you're trying to cleanse your kidneys. Okay.
Well, just write me a list on Messenger. That way I can find it.
Okay. Well,
Lightning
I'm here
Tiger.
to kind of tell you something else too,
Go
or
ahead.
all your viewers, because I don't have as many subs as you. And I'm gonna do a live about this because something happened today that was so huge and monumental. And I've been conflicted all day, whether I should even talk about it or not because of the troll presence in our life or whatever. But Sequoia for real went missing today in a way that he may not have ever come back. He could have been a missing 411 because he decided to chase his dog that was uh, chasing a groundhog. and he was determined to see his dog tracking an animal and wanted to find out what animal his dog was tracking. And he got lost in the woods. I actually had to make a 911 call about my missing son.
So, wow. Is he okay?
He is okay. He ended up a mile and a half away in just a little over an hour. Um, but part of the reason I want to talk about it, knowing that I know it's going to be troll bait, and I know that people are going to try to use it against me as being like this terrible mom or whatever, you know. But it all just happened so quick, and he was he was told to go and wake up his sister and tell her it was breakfast time, and she was across the street at the neighbors, and I had told him to go get her and tell her, that she needed to come eat and that her dad was coming to pick her up. And then maybe about 10, 15 minutes went by or whatever. And Pandora was actually cooking the first breakfast that she had cooked by herself. I mean, I was standing right there with her, but I was watching her, to do all the things, that you would do to cook a breakfast. And she was cooking French toast for everyone. And so I was pretty obligated to watch, the 7-year-old cook breakfast, and told Sequoia, go on and get, your sister and tell her breakfast is almost ready and all that. And then the sister comes, up to eat breakfast. She grabs her French toast that Pandora had made and pours syrup on it and goes to sit down and is starting to eat, and I'm thinking that Sequoia had gone down and told her that it was breakfast time. And I figured he was just getting the stuff ready to go to his dad's or whatever, and
Hmm.
that he would be up in a minute because he had already eaten one piece of toast. So I wasn't really like, worried that, you know,
That
he
he
hadn't
didn't have
eaten
no food.
breakfast or
Right.
whatever, you know. And then she goes, "Where's Sequoia?" And I said, "Well, didn't he wake you up?" And she said, "No." I said, "What?" And then I said, "Well, I told him to go and tell you it was time to eat breakfast and to get your stuff ready to go to your dad's. So you haven't seen your brother today?" And then she said, "No." And I was like, "What?" And so immediately at that point, the search was on. Like, she dropped her breakfast, Pandora dropped her breakfast. We were all outside screaming, "Sequoia!" Like, went back to the neighbors to make sure that he had not come over there and was hanging out with them. And no, he wasn't hanging out with them. He was nowhere. We couldn't find him. And so my first thought is maybe that he was just like playing in the creek and maybe he'd fallen and gotten hurt or something, or,
Hmm.
you know, like a million things went through my mind. Like maybe he got bit by a snake. So like I went to my brother's house, I went to his sister's house, like everywhere. I went everywhere looking for him and he was nowhere. And we have a conch shell that I blow the conch and
Hmm.
they can hear me for a good distance. If they're farther than the conch shell sound goes, they have gone way too far and they know it. And I've
Hmm.
never blown the conch shell where my kids aren't going, "We're coming," you
Hmm.
know, and I didn't get that. It was just silence. And I was like, "Oh my God." And so after all the looking for him in the creek, thinking that maybe he had hit his head. I mean, the creek isn't like deep enough to where like if he did fall, and hit his head, that he wouldn't be like right where he hit his head. Like he's not going to get
Right.
washed down a river, or whatever. It's just a creek, right? So I'm running the creek, you know, and at the point that it's been an hour, once I get back and we've looked everywhere for him, I call 911. And so 911 tells me that they're sending a deputy out and that they're also going to deploy search and rescue. That the
Hmm.
search and rescue will arrive after law enforcement.
After the deputy does his deal.
Yes.
Right.
And to call um if he shows back up if a deputy hasn't arrived yet, right?
Hmm.
Well, thankfully, uh this guy brings him back home and side by side, right?
Wow.
And Sequoia's face like is swollen. He's been crying, you know,
Hmm.
and you can tell. And it's pretty awesome though because you
Well, it's
know,
good that a man. It's good that a good person found him.
well, it was actually my brother's cousin,
Okay.
but the cousin is a mile and a half away.
Oh wow. So how did he get that
So,
far in that time? What was he doing? Just running and just frantically and just where he
yep,
was lost?
he was trying to find the dog and he was going to follow the dog. So,
Did the
but
dog come back home?
the dog had already been home, and that's why I thought that wow, this isn't real because the dog would be with him,
Right.
because wherever they go, the dogs are always. But because he had chased the dog, because the dog was on the hunt, the dog didn't realize that, like, he was even there because he
Hmm.
was, you know, one track minded, you know, because, like, if they go anywhere, the dogs are with them, you know, but it's when they take off and then the dogs follow them, but it was opposite, you know, and he decided to follow the dog. And the dog wasn't even aware that his boy was following him because he was after something that he's been after for a while, which was another groundhog. And for
Hmm.
some reason, he loves groundhogs. Good Lord. I heard they taste like Doug. But, anyways, so, it can happen that quick, you know, and it also made me think of like the summer story, like during all this, of like, you never know. And it doesn't even have to be a situation of bad parenting at all,
No.
because
Kids
I
can get
mean,
going so fast.
yeah, like I realized within like 15 to 20 minutes, and even the sisters realized like within 15 to 20 minutes that he was not here. He was gone, and like, I mean, we were all screaming for him, and my conch shell like goes a long way. The kids like to go to this like swimming hole, like, it's a good little walk down the creek, to go to this really deep, nice swimming hole that's all sand and stuff. And they like to go down there. But like when I blow the conch shell, I can hear them say, "We're coming," you
Right.
know, and then blowing the conch shell over and over and over. And then like just being like as quiet as can be. We heard nothing. And that's when I knew my son was gone. And he was just gone. And no one like if he couldn't hear that conch shell, he was far away from us because he would never just just ignore that sound, you know?
Mhm.
And a million things went through my mind, you know? And I know trolls are gonna use this like, eh, you know, I don't care because it's an important story. And I believe in transparency and honesty and, and like I'm not trying to hide my experience here.
Mhm.
And and it's pretty funny because Miriam called get his dad was on the way to come get him. Like I said, I got the text that he was on his way and that's why he was supposed to go get his sister and all that. But what I missed was a conversation that happened between him and Pandora. And, we didn't like communicate about this because everything happened so fast. Is that he was like, I don't want to go get her. And then Pandora said, fine, I'll go get her when breakfast is done. But I didn't hear that part. And
Mhm.
so I just thought that he had done the last thing that I told him to do is,
Right.
hey, go across the street and go get your sister and tell her dad's on the way and, to come eat this French toast that's been made, and then Pandora was like, when she got done making the French toast, she was like, I'm going over to get them and tell them to come eat before their dad gets here. I'm like, okay. And I just assumed, like I said, because I'd seen him eat
Mhm.
before he went to go get his sister, that he was just getting his stuff ready to go to his dad's. So
Mhm.
I wasn't like immediately like, where's your brother? It was just like, oh, yeah, normal life, you know, until like she was like, oh, where's my brother? I'm like, what? You haven't seen your brother? He went down there to get you. And she's
How
like,
old is
no, I hadn't
Sequoia
seen
now?
him. 10.
That's what I thought. I was thinking 11. I was like, no, he's 10. He's 10 years old.
He's 10. He's still little.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, he was so scared. Apparently, like he came out of the wood line and he was like yelling, Mommy. And he was crying. He was soaking wet. It was like windy and rainy and cold.
Well, the wind probably disguised his voice anyways.
I never heard him. He said, I kept calling you. I was like, I didn't hear you,
Well, it's
and
hard.
I was,
If you're hot, the thing about it is if you're hollering into the wind, you can't get nowhere. But if you holler with the wind will carry your voice farther, but it won't carry it no mile and a half or nothing like that.
no, he didn't hear, and I didn't hear him. And I was blowing that conch shell, and I'm telling you, that conch shell, like, it goes way farther than any voice ever could, and he didn't even hear that. He ended up a mile and a half away.
You're lucky you did.
Luckily, it was my brother's cousin,
Mhm.
and then but like I was saying, Miriam called to ramrod him, and she was like, "I was trying to put the fear of God into him," and she said, I said that I can't believe you even got in the car with a stranger. And she said he didn't even hesitate, like, or skip a beat or anything. He goes, oh, I didn't get in a car with a stranger. He said, I would have never gotten in the car with him. But he had one of those things that don't have no doors, which was a side by side.
Right.
And he said, so I kind of felt like it was worth it to get in there. And because there were no doors. And if I got a weird feeling, I could just jump out anytime.
Wow.
That's what he said. He said, so I didn't get in the car with the stranger. I got in a doorless ATV.
Well, I'm just glad it was part of your family who it was.
Well, I mean, that's part of why I'm here. It's all family around here. Like,
Hmm.
you know,
But a mile and a half is a damn big distance to travel for that
for a
period of
little
time.
dude, a little 10-year-old,
That's a,
you know?
I mean, it had to be his adrenaline going and frantic and him just, I mean, he'd be moving along.
Yeah, he was moving along. He was trying to find home or find his dog to take him home, but his dog was gone because he was chasing a critter. And, one of the first things I said to him was like, what the hell did you think you would do when you came up on a wild boar or bear that your dog was tracking? Like, seriously. And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, those are the kinds of things that you need to think about before you make big decisions like that, you know? Because there are
What was
things that
Xander?
will eat you. I was
How,
like,
how,
dude,
how
I
did
told him
that?
he was like 3 crunches and a swallow, like, away from being gone, like, for real.
Yeah. How did Xander take it? What did he do?
Xander wasn't home, so he didn't even know what was going on.
Okay.
Xander goes to the gym at 6 a.m. and is there for like 4 to 5 hours a day. And then he is doing like stock market and stuff like that now. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a big
So,
thing, the stock market is.
yeah. He came home when like I texted him, but he wasn't here. It was just me and Laurel and Pandora. But um dude, I mean, really this story should really focus on the power of like community and love and stuff like that, because my last chance at like hoping that Sequoia was just nearby and safe was going to the neighbor's house, who I knew were still asleep because there was no noise or activity at all going on over there. But I just really hoped that maybe he had gone over there and somebody was awake and let him inside, and he just couldn't hear us because he was inside watching TV or something like that.
Hmm.
And I went over there and knocked on the door, and no one answered the door. But I had called before I went over there, and no one answered the call. So I knew they were sleeping, but I still went over there anyways and knocked on the door. And then their little dog, that's like a Toto dog, was just like going nuts, barking and stuff like that. And they still didn't come to the door. And I was like, oh my God, he's not there, or they would have already come to the door. So I wasn't really going to bother them. I didn't want to like trouble them or whatever,
Hmm.
so I left. And then after I left, though, my phone rang and it was them. And they were like, hey, were you just here? And I was like, yes, it was Sequoia there. Like, please tell me he's there because I'm about to call the cops. He's missing. And then they were like, no, he's not here. Let me call you back. Let me make sure, And then they hang up the phone, and then they go and they search their whole house. And then they come running out screaming, Sequoia. The 80-something-year-old grandma in her like 90s and her robe comes out in her house shoes, gets in the car, and then, like her daughter, who's older than me, comes out in her nightgown and house shoes, gets in the car. They're driving around up and down the street, calling for him out the window, and then the teenagers that live there, they were in town, and they actually like speeded illegally home because they were worried. And as soon as they pull in the driveway, like especially the girl teenager who super loves us was already getting out of the car like with a sprained ankle that she had just been at the hospital getting x-rayed, screaming, Sequoia! Like everybody was looking for him, you know? And that's the importance of knowing your neighbors and having a community, because there was literally a whole team of people already looking for him when law enforcement was supposed to already be on their way. By the time that Sequoia did get delivered back home, the the law enforcement or the search team had not even arrived here yet. And he was home, and I was able to like call them and be like, "Oh, he's home. Sorry guys." But when someone's missing, every minute counts is the moral of the story, you know? And being in a community of people that actually give a fuck is priceless. Pretty wild, huh?
That's pretty crazy, Tina,
Yeah,
how that happened.
yeah.
So let me ask you a question. What does blueberries do for you?
Oh, blueberries are awesome. I just bought several blueberry plants that I'm planting tomorrow. But they're antioxidants. They help like just purify your system. Really,
Okay,
what you
so
need though is dandelions. 100% right now. You need to make dandelion tea with the flowers. You need dandelion greens. You can saute them in butter and garlic, and they taste delicious. And then the dandelion roots, once they're done flowering, is a super tonic for cleansing the kidneys and the blood and the liver.
okay, so
Dandelions for real is your medicine right now. I don't know what happened when I was on Rose's live. Um, I got muted, which I thought was weird, because I was talking that whole time. And when I was like showing like the flowers and stuff like that, I was talking about their medicinal properties and their ability to purify the blood. And then, like, I could see that, my picture, was showing like my voice, like, being recognized. But I guess I got muted. That's the only explanation for it. And Rose was just talking and talking and talking. And I kept saying, "Can y'all not hear me?" Because I was trying to tell you about plants that are everywhere that you could be using to help yourself. But yeah, I just left because no one could hear me.
well, if you get muted, well, YouTube's got some crazy shit going on too as well. So I might drink
Yeah.
the tea.
No, you
Blueberries
need to.
rock.
No, and you can actually like if you take dandelion root. I know you're
Mm,
not a big fan of coffee. And
no.
I was fucking trolling your people when I said that you didn't like chocolate, because you and I had many arguments over real chocolate and fake chocolate. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I said you like that fake shit. And I thought you were like really not conscious or something or whatever. You weren't paying attention to your live at all. You were just letting those women just like cackle and talk about bullshit. So I threw in there on your own live, he doesn't even like chocolate. And then I was hoping that you would be like, I love chocolate. And then I could debate with you about, what real chocolate is and what fake chocolate is, like we've done so many times before.
Hmm.
And then, you know, your Tiglet team was like, oh, who knows them best? Ha 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 ha. So,
Yeah,
anyway.
but they're protective. I mean, I got a lot of people protect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You don't think I know about that?
I know you do, but
Yeah. I don't think any of them ever have been able to protect you at the level that I ever protected you on. But, that's a whole different story.
well, I mean, it's a different protection,
Hmm.
but they do great. They're great people.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just don't
Okay.
understand you. That's what it is. A lot of people they don't understand. If they don't understand something, they it's just different.
Yeah. Sure is.
So I do appreciate you for the herbs and stuff because I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah. And dandelions are everywhere.
But I'm gonna
You
be
can also go to like nice mountain spring creeks and find watercress. Watercress is absolutely an amazing purification tonic, especially in the spring. Most spring things are purification detox. And that's just the way nature works. Like when you understand nature, you'll understand the cycles and the cycle of your own body and organs and system functions and stuff, and what plants.
I'm just trying to get like it was really bad. It's not that bad now, but my shoulder bones, my back bones, like whenever I move my shoulders, they would pop and crack and hurt me. That's why I lost all that weight, I believe. Um, like I mean, they really, really,
Well,
really
no,
hurt.
when you lose weight like that, then your body actually starts consuming itself to keep the organs from shutting down.
Hmm.
But remember when I taught you the importance of diatomaceous earth?
Hmm.
Well, it's because it's silica, and your organs need silica to function at peak performance so they can operate on the level that you need them to operate on. Okay. And if your body is deficient in silica, then your organs will actually rob your bones of silica to stay alive and to keep functioning. So if you're in a time of stress like that and you're silica deficient, then you have to add some sort of silica supplement so that your organs don't rob from your bones in order to function properly. Because the root of all arthritis and osteoporosis and things like that is actually a silica deficiency.
Okay.
So, diatomaceous earth is not only one of the purest, most usable forms or accessible forms of silica, but it also is a like a body chelation.
Hmm.
Chelation means it's like a filtration, because the way that diatomaceous earth in a microscopic component is it's sort of like honeycombs, but it's like stacked on top of each other. So what happens is the silica goes through your bloodstream in your body, and there's a positive ionic charge, an electrical charge on the end of the little cells that look like honeycombs. Like it's
Hmm.
called a diatom. is what it's called. And so that electrical charge draws in, or no, it's negatively charged because positively charged ions are toxins. Okay. So the negatively charged diatoms are electrically attracting the negative, or no, the positive, sorry. The positive is weird because it's opposite, because you usually think that negative things would be like the bad things. Not the case when you're talking about like purification and free radicals. Okay. So, anyways, it doesn't even matter for that. So, the electrical charge of that diatom is attracting the bad shit, and then it encapsulates it in that honeycomb matrix. So it pulls all the bad shit out of your blood and stores it inside these little diatoms, and then you can just pee it out.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Like, what causes me to I'll give you an example. When I was in Walmart and I couldn't walk because of my feet. Like when I was driving around that little cart like thing, putting stuff in that I needed, and I got real dizzy, and I literally fell out the cart, and I tried to get myself back up to my feet, and everything was blurry, and I grabbed hold of the cart because once you let loose of it, it automatically emergency locks, and I was pulling myself up, and that's when one of the workers helped me, but it took me about 3 or 4 minutes. They ran and grabbed me a water and had me drink the water, and I was able to come back. Like, but I just got all of a sudden real dizzy and just I was gone.
Well, that's what happened to me when I actually broke my shit. Um, I was, I was fresh out of the hospital and stuff. And there were times when, like, I couldn't feel my legs or feet or whatever, and I guess that has something to do with the kidneys or liver or something. And then I stood up and I went to go step over Lilu because she had walked in front of me, and I couldn't even feel like my foot or like below my knee. So when I went to like lift to go over the top of her, to avoid, stepping on her, like I couldn't feel anything. And then when I came down on pretty much like the side of my ankle, like my foot just went like floppy, and I broke my ankle.
Mm.
But I couldn't feel like anything at that point. I felt it afterwards for sure. That has something to do with the kidneys and the liver for sure. But what my treatment was, and I did it every single day, Ernie. Like I took Celtic sea salt every single day. Like I drank water and drank water, and I sweat and I sweat and I sweat. And whatever way that you can do that, do that. I had a hot tub. Okay. I would dump diatomaceous earth, Celtic sea salt, Epsom salt, raw magnesium, and boric acid, or not boric, borax, not boric acid, borax, into my bathtub. Well, it wasn't my bath, it was the hot tub, but I considered it like a cleansing bath, and I would drain it and redo it, and like I didn't care that, you know, like a lot of people fill their hot tub and they chemically treat it or whatever. I would just drain it and refill it and heat it back up. And I would sweat and I would sweat and I would sweat in that mixture. I would do like 2 cups of Epsom salt, a cup of Celtic salt, and I would do a cup of diatomaceous earth in that hot tub water. and I would turn it up to 104, and I would sit in there for at least an hour and a half, and I would take a teaspoon of diatomaceous earth and a teaspoon of charcoal, like, about 45 minutes before I planned on entering the hot tub, and I would do that every day until, like, because when I got out of the hospital after the, like, gadolinium treatments, for the MRIs and all that shit, like, my hair was coming out. I'm actually, like, cutting, like, a dread at a time because so much hair came out that my hair isn't even dreading anymore. Like, where my dreadlocks are, like, it's all growing out straight. And then, like, I have hair that have fallen out that's all now, like, sticking up like, alfalfa sprigs. Just sticking straight up out the top of my head, because it had fallen out. And I mean, it's like 3 to 4 inches long now, but that's all the hair. Like, every time that I would just, like, even touch my hair when I got out of the hospital, there would be, like, clumps of hair in my fingers that was all coming out, you know? But now it's all growing back and stuff, so whatever.
That's a good
But
thing.
no, it's wonderful. Like, I'm doing awesome, and I'm not even supposed to be alive. So here I am to tell the tale of being a miracle, I guess. So people can laugh at me and make fun of me all they want and all that, but here I am, still here. Must be doing something right, right?
I'm just sitting here reading some of these emails. Somebody said cherries, berries, and I guess it's castor oil. I guess that's what they meant to say there.
Yeah, castor oil is amazing. Red lamp therapy is amazing. Um,
What
I
would that do?
Well, it increases circulation. It improves just the lymphatic system, everything. Just look up red lamp therapy. That's what I was doing. I would, like, even though I wore, like, the compression bandage on my abdomen, with the castor oil, um, like, before I would go to bed at night, I would drink, diatomaceous earth and charcoal mixture. And then I would lay on my sound table, and I would lay on the, like, I have that, crushed crystal infrared heating, like, mat. So, I would lay on that with the sound therapy, and then I would put the red lamps, and you can get just, like, the same red lamps that you get at Co-op for your, baby chickens to stay alive or whatever, the heat lamps. Um, and I would put the heat lamp over my liver and my kidneys area, and then I would just lay there, and I could just feel, like, things just coming out of me, and I always, protected my crystal mat, from, like, sweat and stuff like that, with barrier in between me and the infrared crystal mat or whatever.
Hmm.
And it was wild. Like, I would sweat out so much, like, when I got out of the hospital, that it would be, like, colored, It wasn't, like, the color of sweat or whatever. It was just, like, weird, And I really thought that it contributed to all the things that they put into me, because I never made marks on any sheet before, like, ever. before that. So why was I doing it now? When I'd done these therapies on myself before, like, what's the difference is, that so much shit was pumped into me that it was coming out in colors on my sheet. So I don't know if you have access to a hot tub, that you can control, like, your own water quality or whatever, without like chlorine and all that bullshit or whatever. Because, I would fill my own hot tub. It was my hot tub, so I could do whatever I wanted with it, and I could dump whatever I wanted into it, and I would. And I really think that soaking in the hot tub, with the diatomaceous earth and the magnesium and the Epsom salt, which is magnesium, but I put extra magnesium in my hot tub. Um, and then drinking the diatomaceous earth before the hot tub, I think that helped to detox me from the gadolinium poisoning that I was experiencing.
Okay.
So I'm really not even supposed to be alive right now at all. And here I am. I'm fucking doing amazing things. And I'm gaining muscle, and you know, it's not even been a year yet, but I went from 90 pounds and I'm at 125 now.
Thank you, Tina, for your information. I
You're
really
welcome.
do.
I was in Rural King today, and man, they're selling diatomaceous, like food grade diatomaceous earth, for $25 for like this small bag of it. Man, you can like go to the co-op and get a 50-pound bag for 30 bucks. And it's food grade. Like, be like, oh yeah, I need some diatomaceous earth to feed my chickens and to put in my grain silos to preserve my grains. And you get it for 30 bucks. Like the tiniest, smallest bag today. I couldn't believe it. It was 20 bucks. I was like, what the fuck? I could like make like 100 of these for the 30 bucks that I spend in the, food grade version of the 50-pound bag I buy at co-op. I was like, man, we should like market this shit and come up with a brand name and a sticker and buy it straight from the co-op, spend 30 bucks and make 1,000. I couldn't believe it. It's crazy how much like they're trying to charge it, like as a dewormer. That's what they call it, but it does way more than deworm. It is a pure silica, like that is completely digestible and processed properly by the human body through the kidneys. It's not a complex structure. It actually just like chelates and purifies the bloodstream. So if you have, shit in your blood, then and you want to chelate it, then you need to be like considering looking into diatomaceous earth. Well, I just opened up the chat. I can't believe like so many of y'all are talking shit about me. I'm sitting here fucking talking like great shit. And there's like people in your chat talking shit about me. What the fuck? Like seriously, what the fuck?
I mean,
Oh man, you mean uh what? Like, oh, beloved ghost? Uh wow.
well, Tina,
Like, we
beloved
helped
ghost
you
was
so much, beloved ghost.
she
And
was
actually,
hurt.
you would never even been a mod for Ernie in the beginning unless I had fucking convinced him to trust you because I trusted Carl and said you were one of Carl's mods and convinced Ernie to accept you into being a mod. And then you're going to sit here and talk shit about me in this chat when I fucking sent you CBD oil. I've helped you in so many ways, and you have never done a fucking thing for me. But yet you can run your mouth because you're teaming up with Tiger Hoary.
Wait, Tina, you can't do
No, no,
that.
no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No,
You
don't tell
can't
me to
do them that
wait.
way. You can't, Tina. They ain't
Okay.
done nothing to
Don't
deserve
tell me to
that.
wait. They've done shit to me, bro. They may not do shit to you because, you know, they're like, waiting for the lead singer of the band to, you know, turn his lustful eye towards them. But
You all the
hey,
time
hey,
thinking that it ain't
Tiger
got nothing to do
Lori
with
doesn't
that.
have any kids or anything to worry about. Like, why haven't you gone to stay with her? Has she invited you, like, open arms to her house? Just like stay in sanctuary and feed you like I did, or like my friends did, like Cynthia and Cindy, and anybody that I ever asked to help you in any way, they always took you in. Like, um, have you been invited in to Lori or Beloved's home to be taken care of? Like all my friends ever took care of you?
But see, that's got neither here nor there.
Oh, it is.
No, it's not.
No, no. Answer the question. Has
It's
anybody in any of these YouTube anythings in real life
they've done.
opened
They
like
went beyond. They went
their
out of their way to
home?
help me.
What?
They went out of their way to help me.
Really?
Yes.
Cyber wise or real life wise?
Well, I mean, no, it's real life wise. They've helped me.
Mm. Oh, and Cindy and Cynthia, what
They
are
helped
they?
me. I never said they didn't. But you're turning it in a
Oh.
way that you automatically
No,
think.
I'm being real, dude.
No, you're
We
not.
went real life. This is cyber life. This is cyber life. There's a difference.
Tiger
Anybody can
Lori,
say or be
beloved
whatever
ghost.
they want. Like,
Tiger Lori, beloved ghost, have helped me in ways people will never know.
okay, cool. And I have helped
Never
beloved.
said you never helped me. I never
I have
said you
helped
didn't.
beloved in a lot of ways. How dare you, beloved? That's all I have to say about that.
But what did beloved do to you
Oh, she talks shit about me.
after you did,
No, I've never talked shit about beloved.
Tina?
Show me. Show me.
They'll have to prove it. They'll have to
Show
show
me.
it. I'm not the one that does that.
Absolutely show me. I have never once talked bad about beloved. I always cared for her. I've never given two fucks about Tiglet Hoary. But beloved I did care about. I did. And I am actually the one who actually convinced you to make her a mod. You didn't even want to make her a mod. And
You
now
know,
here
that's
we
so
are.
far away. I don't even remember.
I do. Now here
I
we
don't.
are. But anyways, I don't want to talk about any of that because it's all fucking YouTube drama. And YouTube drama is fake as fuck. and I'm real as fuck. And I keep doing the real things in life. And I'm telling you about the real things in life that you need to do to save yourself because no one's coming to save any of us, right?
Well, I do
No,
appreciate
I'm
what you.
not damn drunk, you stupid whore. I'm sober as fuck. Well, I'm not. I actually like hit a bowl a couple hours ago, but I only hit it twice. But I'm an adult. I can do that. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Sapphire. And no, I'm not trash.
Look, these people have helped me a lot. They've helped me. I'm not
On
going to go
YouTube,
into saying how they helped me
on
because each
YouTube,
one of them's do what.
I know they've helped your ego and your comfort zone and your emotional status and all that stuff. Awesome. Anybody can do that.
But look, Gina,
What
you
what
came.
really matters is the people who show up in real life and do the real things in your real life, who provide you with shoes and and like cover your head from the rain and the snow and the storms, and who feed you in your belly and who provide you with real medicines that you can actually real life provide for yourself, like within and outside your body. Like that's what's real. You need to really start to think about start to think about what's real and what's illusion. And especially in the cyber world, because you know, the cyber world is a very fragile existence and it can be gone in a single solar flash, as some of you may experience in the very near future, and it's gone. What are you going to do when all your cyber friends are gone? Because, you know, maybe a winged disc or a solar flash or something like that takes out everything and you have no internet. What do you have then?
I have my survival skills.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people in general. In general, what are all these people that are so dependent on cyber public approval and drama gonna do with their life when something huge happens to the internet system? Oh, we have phone numbers, Tina. Oh, yeah, those phone numbers work on satellites, dumb fuck. The phones won't work either, bitch, because they're not landlines. You got a landline? Everybody got your landline number? If you don't have a landline number exchange, then yeah, same thing. Your cyber bullshit's irrelevant. We own the satellites. Yeah, traders, you wish. I'm not drinking sapphire. I'm not even slurring my words. I should go drink after this though. Fuck. Why not? I got a great healthy liver now. I can drink all I fucking want because I'm a fucking adult and I can do what the fuck I want. And it doesn't fucking matter. It's none of your fucking business. I'm shocked at this ugliness. Oh, yeah, I was just telling people how to heal themselves. It's so ugly. Oh my God. Listen to her. She's telling it like it is. She's rude. That's your fucking team, Ernie. I'm the one who fucking saved your life. And you let this happen. And I just came on here to tell you about Sequoia, my sweet little boy that almost got lost. He could have been a 411, you know? He could have been eaten by boars or, you know, bear or whatever that, you know, his dog was chasing. Who knows? I just came on here to tell everybody how easy it could be. In just like the blink of an eye. You could be like making breakfast and then all of a sudden your kid's gone. I came to share that story.
Yeah, but you held it in to the end to
I
hit
know because, you know,
people, and that wasn't right because they was
I got
listening to
so
you.
much built up on this because in truth and fact, you know what's real. You know that all these cyber people have never done a fucking thing except give you cash. They've never gone real life like the real life you've seen that we made magic happen, dude. No one can deny that.
You know, here's the thing, Tina. What do you call him magic? Which part?
I mean, magic is presto manifesto. When you think it, it just happens. You know, like you just make things happen. Like I made all of this happen
What's
because
all
I thought
this?
it to be so. Everything that I have going on here. Like, I mean, I wished it and thought it, and here it is. And I'm loving it. Like, I love it. Like, oh my God, so many beautiful things are happening in my life. Like this week, I have 3 entirely established beehives coming to me, you know, and I have 5 gallons of honey on the way. And
So let me
like,
let me just say this. Let me say this, Tina.
what?
You got mad because I wasn't out what I used to
No,
do.
not at all. I
Yes,
didn't
you
care
did.
about that. I
You got
got
mad
mad.
because I
No,
wasn't
I
out
got
what I used to
mad
do.
that you were
You and
so
Xander
weak.
went on a panel,
You're
a
so
stupid panel.
weak. You let
You went on a
whores
fucking
infiltrate
panel
you.
against me and said a
No,
bunch of bullshit. I have never
tell
said
me what.
nothing like that to you. Never, ever, never
Tell
did
me
I
what
ever say
bullshit.
anything.
Tell me what
It
bullshit.
was your all's own show. So
There's nothing to say against us. There's nothing to say. I caught all those predators, and the predators that I didn't catch, it was Jamie. You never hooked any of those predators that we hooked up with
who
and
taught you
met
how to
up
do
with.
it? Who taught you how to do it?
You did. You taught us how to get them on 4 charges. Absolutely. We would never, ever, ever have known like the amount of predators that were in our own community had you not have been training us for what? Special Forces of Liberty. We were supposed to be working for Special Forces of Liberty. Am I correct?
You are correct.
I am correct. Were we swearing in as part of Special Forces of Liberty with you to train us tactically
Correct.
prior to YouTube, right?
Prior to YouTube.
And we didn't even know about YouTube, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
No, we didn't know about YouTube. You didn't know about YouTube until Benny Keys invited you to be a part of his panel, which I advised against. Correct?
He drug us into the Summer Wells thing.
Which I advised against. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we didn't know anything about this YouTube thing. What we were doing was actually professional. We were trying to work towards a goal of things such as the SOCA Act and working towards changing laws, correct?
I
Am
guess.
I correct?
Keep going.
Not participating in drama on YouTube or like doing any sort of cash apps. We didn't even know about Cash App. We didn't even have a Cash App at that time for ourselves. Like even as a hemp business, we didn't even have a Cash App. Okay. So what
So let me ask you
Xander
a
and
question.
I,
So let me ask you a question. So where you're at now, you've got the tools. Why ain't you doing what we was doing before?
oh, oh, you want to hear how many more tools I have?
I mean, I've been hearing it for 2.5 years, Tina.
Oh no, the 2.5 years is all about to come to a head for real. We have been working on levels on the back burner that you don't know about. However, uh, this is so wonderful. Yesterday, um, the same woman who was driving around in a car, yelling for Sequoia, she actually became deputized. You know what she became deputized in?
What's up?
Fucking busting pedos. You know
By
who that
who? By
is?
what agency?
Blunt County Sheriff's Department. Um, and you know who she really is? She's my brother's sister. Oh my god. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to be doing stuff with that then, right?
Oh yeah.
And we're going
So
to be
yeah,
getting to
I've
see
been
it,
working
right?
steadily towards like goals without fucking YouTube sponsorship. And nobody's ever paid me anything. And you know better than anybody that I have lost great sums, and not only great sums, other things I have lost along the way of this journey. But you know what? We're about to fucking do some shit.
Well, that's good. I hope to see it on here somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how do you gonna? I mean, how are you gonna do it? I mean, you gonna set up stings or something, or what?
I guess I guess we'll see. And the way I actually found out that she was going through all the training and stuff like that is when I moved here. She actually asked me to come over. This was wow. We turned this into. But she she's been a foster parent for 30 years. She couldn't have her own kids, right? And
Hmm.
so she's actually a licensed foster home.
Okay.
Um, this is a place that my kids get to go visit every day and
Right.
like as part of family and stuff. So all
Hmm.
these people that act like they're gonna do some shit to us, good luck. Anyways, she was going through the training of like anti-human trafficking to actually work with the police and her whatever she turns in, you know, be valid and whatnot. So when we moved here, she, you know, asked me to come over and talk to her and asked me if we were still doing predator stings and everything like that. And she actually said that she stopped watching us because of you and the spectacle that was being made on YouTube, and asked me what that was all about. And I told her, and she was telling me that like she was going through all these training courses and classes and stuff to actually be working with the Blount County Sheriff's Department to help them in their like pedophilia and online, you know, stuff or whatever. And so she was, you know, supposed to be deputized soon. It happened yesterday though, but
Hmm.
um it's because she got sick, so everything got put off or whatever. And I didn't think she was going to go all the way through it because she got so sick. And but she does have kids there, and I've been helping take care of those kids and stuff and all that. but she's feeling better now, and her diagnosis and biopsy came back that it was non-cancerous. So now she has a lot more hope. So I'm gonna try to help her get even healthier or whatever. But now she has the power to arrest. But she was telling me that like she was interested in helping in our situation because
Right.
she was about to be deputized and that she could actually get the arrest. But she wanted me to talk to her son, who's 10 years old.
Hmm.
And this kid is, he, dude, it's wild. I've never seen a kid like this. Like, this kid is like an ultimate, like, computer genius. He's sort of like an idiot savant, you know, but he's really smart. Like, he's so smart, but then in so many ways, he's like this wild boy, like when he plays, he just screams, like he's outside, "Blah!" And he's screaming, and we're just like, "Oh my God, what's going on? Oh, we're just playing," kind of thing. But then she brought me like to his computer, and she was like, "Show her what's going on." And so I was standing there, and this kid can type like faster than anybody I've ever seen in my life type. And he logged into his YouTube. And in his YouTube, there was this like certain YouTube page that we've already turned in and stuff, that is targeting young children. This boy's 10 years old. And there were people on this YouTube, and it was totally a kid's YouTube. There was nothing inappropriate about the YouTube itself, but the people in the YouTube were very inappropriate, and they were targeting certain individuals in the YouTube to add them to discourse. And so they had added this little 10-year-old to discourse. And this discourse, they were wanting to know all about where these kids were located, and they were talking about fucking them up the ass and stuff like that. And this kid, like, because he knew his mother was going through like human trafficking training, and she was leaving to go to classes and stuff like that. He knew that this shit was wrong, so he showed it to her. And so she called me over there and was like, "Look at this shit." And I could not fucking believe like what I was seeing. I was like, "Oh my God."
So who had that?
What?
Who had that information?
The 10-year-old had the information. I mean, the police have the information now, and also higher levels have the information because, like, mom was going through these courses, and, like, and then, the little boy was like, "Oh, you want predators? I got you all day long." And I'm like, "Look, no, we do not use children ever to get predators." And he was like, "Oh, they just come to me." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Come here, mom." I take her outside. I'm like, "What the hell is going on?" And she's like, "I don't know. These are kids' pages. Like, I don't understand." And then they're adding him to discourses that they talk about all this stuff. And so we've been documenting all that and printing it off, and like that's kind of what we've been doing. Just because I'm not
What
talking
name are you all
about.
going under? Predator Hunter Nation?
No, not at all. No,
What?
this was their shit.
Okay.
Like, I
So you
came up
guys are
in this
helping now,
shit.
right? You guys gonna start back stings and
Oh, we're
stuff.
totally helping, but we've been backstage on this, okay? Like, just because I'm not talking about the things we're doing doesn't mean we're not doing anything. I stopped talking about the things that we're doing because it always gets twisted. It always gets, like, clipped and made into something else, and it always gets ruined. So why am I gonna share that with anybody? I'm not making any money. I never have made any money. I've spent money to do this. I've lost money helping you do all this. And that's a fact, and
Mhm.
that's the way it is, you know? But we're definitely still doing stuff. And then all this stuff that's going on with this kid who's been added to this crazy ass Discord that they're begging to fuck him up the ass at 10 years old is all going where it needs to go.
Well, the thing about it is, it's got to go to law enforcement.
Well, yeah, she just got deputized, bro.
I mean,
Like, this is going to law enforcement. It's been going to law enforcement
but
for
okay, so
months since I've been
look,
here. But
there's
is
so
law
many people
enforcement
that
doing
gets
anything yet?
deputized. Yeah, but there's so many people gets deputized. Hell, I mean,
Okay, well, yeah, it's all gone for months to law enforcement. Um, it's not our fault when law enforcement doesn't do anything beyond you turning in the fact that these people added this child, from a child's YouTube to Discord where they're wanting to fuck him up the ass.
quit saying it like that, okay?
No, that's
Because
what they say
well,
specifically.
I understand that, but
No, that's
you
what they
know,
say though.
I
So why
understand that.
isn't law enforcement doing anything? And
Well, I
why
don't
are all
know.
these
That's
people
your
giving
all's
us
area over
shit for
there.
the fact that law enforcement isn't doing anything when we are doing our part and trying to make law enforcement do something about it?
Then, if that little boy is so close to these predators, you guys should be out there doing stings and bust and catching them.
And that's what's about to happen.
Okay, I want to see it when it does. I want to see it when it does. That's all I'm going to say. When it happens, I want to see it
Okay.
because
I
I'm
mean, but
telling you
part
right
of us
now.
don't even want to like bring it to the internet. We
Then
just
don't
want
bring
to
it to the
do it.
internet. Then don't bring it to the internet.
We
Just do
just
it and
want to
do it.
do it because it's going to be exploited, and the only people who aren't going to make money at it are the ones who actually did it. And then the ones who are sitting on their asses getting fatter while they're eating Doritos and Funyuns and shoving pot pies in their mouth and shit, they're the ones who are going to make money off the efforts of the people who are really doing it.
Then go out there
So
and do
why
it, and
share
then
any of it? Why
I
share
mean,
any of our good
well,
deeds
I
with
mean, go out there and
anybody?
do it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Go out there and do it.
We are doing it. We just aren't talking about it.
Tina, I mean,
Because you know
I give
what?
it to
As
you.
soon as
Whatever.
we talk about it, there are going to be people that did nothing that are going to make money off of it.
I mean, that's just
And I'm
the
not
thing
okay.
about the thing about it is, no matter what you do in a joint operation in Tennessee, the TCA code is always going to be against you. It don't
No, it's
matter.
not going to against somebody who's deputized.
Well, then you need to. I hope they know what they're doing. Then
Dude, you hope you know or they know. Like, all right, look up Jimbo Barong.
nah, I don't look up Jimbos.
Yeah, okay, James Barong, the
Who is
sheriff,
that?
the sheriff
Okay.
of
The
Blount
sheriff can't go
County.
over the TCA code. That's by the government.
Well, I know the TCA code says someone deputized, right?
No, it does not. It says they have to be full actual law enforcement. I mean, you can check it. I mean, look, if you guys can get it done and you guys get these people prosecuted, hey, more power to you. But the thing about it is, when you put it on the internet, there's a reason you put it on the internet. There's two reasons. What is those reasons, Tina?
I mean,
What is those
attention
reasons?
and
Why do you put it
clout
on the internet?
mostly, and awareness. There's
What
three
is it?
reasons.
What is it?
Awareness.
No, it ain't got a damn thing to do with awareness.
What, on the internet?
Yeah, why do you put it on the internet for?
I was on the internet for awareness.
No, it's for your safety and theirs.
Well,
That's
yeah,
why you put it on the internet.
transparency is safety, like always.
That's why you put it on the internet for, because everybody can see it, no matter what happens. Then comes the part where the awareness comes, but the safety effort and everything is first, always first.
Well,
But you all have done all the stings and everything. I mean, I think you all be pretty good at it.
I know we're good at it. Real, but I'm just hoping that, I really need to help her. She's
So
she's in a
what about that one kid you and that Jamie set you up on or whatever, the underage kid, and you all went and busted
which one?
the underage one.
That
The
Jamie?
17, yeah, the 17-year-old that supposedly was the predator that you guys are. I don't even know how old he was. He was young, and Jamie was claiming he was underage.
What, the
I wasn't
one that
around
was
you guys
behind the
then.
Waffle House?
That was your all's bust. I wasn't around you,
No, that was Jamie's.
but you went.
And that Amy chick said that that was one of
Oh,
Jamie's
you mean the
friends,
one that
that
said
that
that
was
she was a
fake.
U.S. Marshal, and I said she wasn't,
Yes.
and you all
Yeah.
said she was, and I was
Yeah.
sitting there, no, she's not a U.S. Marshal, but you was like, yeah, you need to talk with her. She's a U.S. Marshal, that one, and me sitting there telling you,
Well,
no,
she
she's
showed
not.
us fake credentials if she's
It
not.
don't matter what. There's a way you check all that. There's a way. Double check it twice, cut it once. But
Right.
anyways, Tina, I wish you all the best of luck in all your predator hunts. I hope you can
Dude, I'm
do it. I hope you.
retired. I work for the bees now. Like for
Well,
real. But I am gonna help this person across the street because this kid's involved and I'm not like hunting predators. I have
I
no
look
interest
forward
in
to
being
seeing you.
a showman or making a fucking movie on that kind of level.
Hmm.
We are working on a documentary on the Hampstead situation, but mostly it's going to cover our dead friend who did not suicide himself, Aaron Dover. But you
Well,
don't really feel comfortable talking about any of that.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, you don't know anything about that? Then why did you post
Don't know nothing about
the
it.
the tags with General Flynn and Trump and all that tagging about it back
I
in
mean, that was years ago. I
2020?
mean, I tagged. I mean, I posted. I shared it. That don't mean I know
You
anything really about it.
you knew a lot about it, but you
I
don't
don't know.
want to talk it. And Hampstead is talking about you every day. They're obsessed with you, but you don't want to talk about it.
Well, there's a reason they're obsessed with me.
But you don't want to talk about
but
it.
but no, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Hampstead knows who once handed a few people their asses. That's as simple as that. That's the reason. Now you know.
Well,
But
I
Tina,
know
I
that, but you
appreciate you.
don't want
I
to
know,
talk about it. Why don't
but
you
I'm
want to
not who
talk
I used
about
to
it?
be. I'm
Are
not
you
who I used to
gag
be.
ordered? Are you
I'm
gag
not
ordered
who I
from
used to
talking
be.
about it?
I'm not who I used to be.
I know, but you can't talk about it.
You already broke all that out, Tina.
But you can't talk about it. Are you gag ordered? I mean, you can just say you're gag ordered and you can't talk about it, and that'll be that.
I'm not gag ordered. No, but I'm not going to talk about it on YouTube. No.
Well, you know, it goes back to that. Why do we do the internet? Is what, for transparency?
Tina, there was a time in this world I was somebody a lot of people didn't want to fuck with. Okay.
Oh, I
Now,
know.
if I get back to that, there may be a chance then. But those people over there and those other places and whatever you want to say know in their hearts what I've done.
No, I know
And
they know. I know what you've
so
done. And I
I'm
don't care
telling
what
you,
any of these people on YouTube think that you have or have not done. I know what you've done. Hampstead knows what you've done. And that's why, like, they do what they do. I just wish that you would talk about it more. And I
and
don't
what does that do by
understand
talking about it? What does that do by talking about having
because
to
it's
see
general
kids?
awareness,
This no no no
bro.
no 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 no. There's no general awareness. No 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 no. It
There is
fucks
general
your
awareness to
brain
it.
up.
It
It fucks your
matters.
mind up, Tina. It fucks your mind up, okay? There is, I have said this many, many times. There is things in this world that people see that never, ever, ever supposed to see, okay?
No, I know.
Even you.
You
You've
know
never
I
seen
know.
the thing. You've never seen what I've seen.
Oh,
You've seen it through. Let's just quit, please. Let's just quit because
all
I don't want
right.
to argue
But
with you.
anyway, anyways, on
It's
the
a
good
bad
note,
situation. When men and women and people of 27, 30 years in the military, and they see these things, and they just stop, and their brain starts cracking, and it just freaking splits their brain, and they go down, and they're sitting and crying and shit, and they're like, it can't get yourself together, but you got to be the one that puts everybody together because you're leading certain groups and stuff. Yes, there comes a time, Tina, when all that shit comes about. Okay, it all comes about. I
uh,
don't talk about it. I don't talk about it yet because I believe in 2024 there's going to be a huge fucking reckoning. Now,
oh, the reckoning is happening. Did you see the bridge today?
it don't matter. I don't know about a bridge,
Okay.
but look, Tina, I appreciate you
The
coming up.
reckoning is happening. On a positive note, go get yourself some dandelion. Go get yourself some milk thistle. Go get yourself some castor oil, a castor oil pack. Start purifying your
Let
blood.
me say this. Let me say this. This is the advice I'm going to give you. Stay the fuck away from Hampstead, okay? You
Dude,
don't
I've
understand
tried
what.
to stay away from Hampstead. They stalk me. I can't
Then
stay away from them
then
when they're on
fucking
my fucking ass.
take them out.
Hobag is part of
Listen,
them.
take
Okay.
Hampstead out of your damn vocabulary. Just
Dude, they
don't talk
stalk
about
me.
Hampstead.
They
Just be
hunt
done
my
with it.
children. They hunt my bloodline.
You,
Dude, how can I? Dude, I forgot them. I moved on with my life and they
Tina,
still stalk me. Okay. Like,
I'm not afraid of Hampstead.
Germany is still after
Okay,
my ass. The UK is still after my ass. And you know what? If I stop talking about them,
hold on
then
a
they'll
second.
get me. Okay. They'll get me. And that's the problem.
You have ways to protect yourself, Tina.
I am way protected. I know that. However, they're never going to stop.
Now
Like,
listen,
they want to
Sapphire.
eat me in every way possible. Okay.
I
And
don't
they
know.
won't stop until they fucking get me. And you know that.
Look, Tina, I'm gonna. Well, you gotta go. I've got things to do.
I've got to go for sure. Y'all have a good night.
Be safe,
And
Tina.
fuck all you fuckers that said I was drunk. I'm not drunk. Like,
Be good,
I'm
Tina.
just real. Have a good night. Bye.
Protect your kids, Tina.
Oh, I do.
Okay, be safe. Bye, Tina. I can't do this. This is way too much. What's up, Sapphire?
Hi, how are you?
Oh God. What
Yeah,
the hell?
well,
Sapphire, there's just things out here that
I know.
people don't want to bring up. People don't want to. They don't
No,
understand. They don't understand. And
they don't. And here's the whole thing the whole show started out is that you were looking for some things to get with your health because the stress made you so sick. And I think that's what some people are missing the freaking point. Thank you for coming up,
here's the
telling us
thing.
about the herbs. But when you
Here's the
turn
thing,
around and it's,
Sapphire. Hampstead. If you go Google Hampstead and all that, you're going to see some very, very dangerous people.
yes,
Very dangerous people.
yep,
You're going to see. But then again, there's reasons why they keep people's names in their mouth. Now, I, you know, what I did years ago, does not. I mean, it does. It does. It does deflect on who I am now. Yes, especially for me going wanting to lace my boots back up and go back out into the field. To do, awareness right now, and if need be, rescue too. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be going into
Poke the
in a
bear.
tactical manner to blow people's heads off.
Right. Right.
It's a whole new different world, a whole new different world than what it used to be. Now let's just from there let do whatever. So let's talk about the good stuff here. I'm trying to get better.
Right. And we're gonna get you there because that's the whole point of it. Like to keep as much stress as we can off and stuff like that. First I'm gonna say you have the most amazing mods.
I do have great mods, and I hate it when Lori and Beloved Ghost is attacked because
Right.
Lori and Beloved Ghost have done things for me that a lot of other people will never see that. They'll never see that.
Oh, I know.
And, it's just,
And
it
you
is
know
what it is.
the quality of those two women is they don't have to jump up and tell everybody what they do.
Hey, brother,
That
how you doing, Mojo?
that is the quality of those two women. And that's why I will go to battle for them every time.
And I see that. There was a
I
time,
don't speak up in your chat like that ever.
we all have our disagreements.
Oh yeah,
We all have. And
right.
there was a time when, I'm going to be honest with you, traders gave me the heebie jeebies.
I know. I know it was funny though.
Seriously, I was going to take a 20, 20 XM 2010 and catch her outside. And I mean, like literally, like what in the hell? Like I was like, who is this person? Because she just popped out of nowhere. She knew how to making an entrance. I'll just say that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And she did. And even Tina was like, who the fuck is this? And it was like, anyways, it is what it is. Damn, my feet's hurting so bad right now. God bless. I need boots.
Ugh,
Dang it.
I need a pedicure. That's what I need.
What would a pedicure do to me?
um.
What is a pedicure?
Well, it's usually when you go in and you get a really good soak with your feet.
Ooh, a soak in the feet. Ooh, keep
Yeah,
going. Keep
nice
talking.
warm soak, and then
A warm soak.
they,
Ooh,
mm-hmm,
not cold
and then
water, warm water, right?
bubbles,
Ooh, you get bubbles?
warm water, yes.
Okay.
And then they bring your feet out. They massage your feet up your calf.
Ooh,
They
they massage my calf too? Okay, keep going.
Yes, they trim your toenails. They clean all that out. They
Oh,
do
Lord. Okay.
a little scrub on your feet. Get any of the dead skin off.
Okay.
They
I
take
don't know if I like that or not. Is that like the animal brush they rub across of you?
no, it's a
Does it
pumice
does it
a
make you
pumice
real
stone.
smooth or something? I don't like the
Mm-hmm.
smooth feeling. I like being
But
rough.
no. It's good to get the dead skin off your feet.
So what can I do about the calluses in my hands and on my hand?
That's what it does. Then they take sea salt.
Yeah, but would I be able to still grab people and crush their throats if I need to?
Hell yeah.
But no, if I got smooth hands, they'll like that. I like them being rough.
Oh no. My
I
hands
like my
are
hands being
smooth.
rough and calloused over. I like to listen. I like to be able to pop my hands. I like to be able to feel the strength. Like if it's rough, like you can see the calluses in your hands. And when you grab a hold of somebody and
Right.
you just jerk them towards you, they know something. But if you've got like little soft hands and you're like, come here, and you grab them and you try to pull them across to you, you got to turn around the other way to try to get them across the counter
Well,
instead of just using your arm strength and grabbing them and throwing them around. Anyways,
I
and,
agree
and,
with
and then
you.
your hands are soft and it don't just feel too good.
I
Ooh, it's
agree with you.
icky.
But I've had small, soft hands always, and I have been very effective in the throats I have grabbed over the
Okay.
years.
I'll let you grab my throat with them soft hands and let me see if I like it. I need some soft hands around my throat, maybe around my waist too.
Oh
Just don't go
Lord.
so far down my hips, sir. They're kind of bruised. It's probably going to take a damn another month for the hips to be unbruised. So I have to. I've been sticking sponge in my side a little bit so I could actually
uh,
move around.
right.
Somebody just text me, message me. Everybody's messaging me. So,
Mm, so no, the pedicure's amazing. Like you're, I get painers in my feet, and if I do a pedicure and stuff or get a pedicure, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm walking on a cloud the next day.
wow.
Yeah. So
So I
especially if you
I
go to
may
the
look
shop.
into that. So is it the Oriental people that give them, or are they American? I mean, will I be able to
You
understand
know
what they're
what?
saying?
I'm telling you, the best shops I've ever went in is the Oriental.
So what if I make a mistake? Like in New York where I'm at, some of them places give like the happy endings. What if I make a mistake and go into one of them?
Then you get a happy ending, right?
Well, I might be embarrassed or something. It's been a while
Or,
since I've had a
or
happy
you
ending.
just
I don't
might
know
be
if I could
really
even
happy.
handle all that. Did I have to pay extra for that, or is just I just smile and
I
use
don't
my
know.
dimples?
I've never went and got a happy ending, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, I have to watch it because I mean I can't understand what they say, and if I go into the wrong one, it's untelling.
Right? I used to tell the
I may go
girls,
into the one that's got wind and whim in there working or something. Shit, it's undamn telling what I might get.
right? I used to tell the girls, I'm like, I
She
got
might put some
Google
epoxy on my
Translate.
toes or something.
Turn on your Google Translate.
I
That's
don't know
what
how
they
to do that shit. You think I'm gonna walk around? Hey, what that? Here, Google translate this. Okay, happy ending, extra 50. Hell, I don't know.
right.
Shit, I wouldn't know what to do. They
Right.
was to start going do something like that. I mean, shit, I'd lose my mind. I'd be thinking I'm in a sting operation somewhere. I'll be looking around for cameras or something. I'll be thinking, damn FBI is gonna jump in any minute now, come through windows and shit. You're under arrest. What?
Exactly. Oh my god. I'd lose it.
I mean, I know how to beat that, but hell,
Yeah. I was working from the inside.
you owe for four hands, not two. Let me tell you something, gentle wind and stings. I tell you.
Oh
Oh my
man.
God, she knows how to do petties. See,
Oh
I
yeah.
wouldn't even know what that is. I'll be.
I have all this stuff here, and
Hold on a second. Let me figure out what this guy's saying there. Tired of making accounts, and I don't care if you crayon some. I don't know what that means. I would like to be in touch with Tina. Okay, then she's easy to get a hold of. I could use your help if he don't want it some do with products and inform. Help me understand what you're saying. Look, if you want to help Tina, she was one good friend, a real one, and never lied and helped and tries. Look, I never said nothing bad about Tina. I just don't agree with some of the things she does now.
man. Oh yeah, that account's thing going on. They got mad because I called her Deb.
I don't know who it is.
She got
I
really
just don't.
livid.
I don't want it to get bad. It's just I
Right.
don't like fighting with people. Especially Tina does not understand the danger of what she's talking about, and I try to tell her to shut up so she don't bring that evil onto herself. Right now, she may be looked at, but it's not full circle. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. I don't give a damn about me. I don't care. They know me. They know what I can do and what I'm capable of doing. I ain't worried about that. I don't I don't put myself out there like I used to do. And there's reasons why. There's
Right.
reasons. I'm getting ready to put a bunch of videos up that a lot of people's never seen. And it's just it's just a sick world, and I want nothing out of that world, especially with finances or anything. Because when you start getting into that world, that sick ass world,
Yeah.
and you literally and you invest yourself into that, that's where you start right back over to the beginning and you're full fledged into it. And I'm going to tell you, it destroys your mind.
Yep. It's
Now, spreading awareness and doing a few rescues here and there, that's fine. But
Right.
when you get into the thick of it, it's a new, different world, and a lot of people are not accustomed to it. Just as simple as that. When you see how sick people can be, how they can take a baby. Here, hold on a second.
Yeah.
How
Don't
they
even.
can take a baby and put it on the internet and put it on a website and advertise that baby to grown men and to people and to animals and all this other shit. Okay? That's when you understand that the evil in this world is real. You'll understand it. You'll see it.
People don't
Now,
understand how their brains can break. Your brain can literally break.
it will. Your brain, it destroys you. It destroys you. And they're still doing it. People through Discord and stuff, pedophiles rage. Simple. They're there. They're thriving. Other social media apps, they're still there. They're thriving. But when you see how sick these people really are, and now they don't care to hurt a child, that's when your mind really starts thinking like, what the, then you're like, what
Right.
do you do?
Right.
So
Yeah. She needs to stop. And the thing is, when the thing that a
I
big
don't get
thing
none
that
of it.
bothered me was,
She helped when most needed. She did help.
yeah,
She helped
she
me
did.
physically. Tina helped me physically. When I was in Atlanta with the Rashard Brooks stuff, Tina, and I was cut, beat out of fucking hell. Yes, hit and shit. Yes, she helped me. She did 1,000% helped me. 1,000%. Xander and Tina helped me, and I'll never ever take that away. But
And right,
go ahead.
you never have. That's the thing. But she cannot sit here and throw it in your face, for one. That's not a friend does not do that.
No,
Two, she cannot act like she's been the only one on this green earth that has helped you or been there for you. She cannot do that. And then turn around and call people that you love and respect whores
you
and
know
pieces of shit.
when
Like,
when you when you automatically sexualize stuff, and that's what makes me mad. Lori and I have nothing sexually, nothing. But she
right.
calls her Hoary Lori, and
Yeah,
that's wrong on so many levels to do. Beloved Ghost is one of the most innocent people, and she's got one of the most tender hearts. And
right,
I hate seeing her heart broke. I hate seeing that, and I don't like that. Are there a lot of things that I could do with the Tigers? Yes, there's a ton of them. But in order to go and try to do something like that with them, I'm going to have to take them from who they are, and that that's something I don't want to do. That's something I want to do. I don't want to do. I want to put more people in that already are accustomed to things. I don't want to have to take and change Lori and change beloved ghosts into something they'll never understand because that's not them. Because every person is their own person, and just every person ain't made for that. They're not made for that. Simple.
right, right.
When she comes in and says, has Lori helped you? Has they offered Lori and Beloved Ghost was,
I know.
like my
I
main
know
my
what they've
main
done.
my main ones.
Right. I know what they've done. And that's why I just finally flipped my shit in the chat because uh-uh, you don't do that. I'm not going to see them tore down. You know, there's no need to tear anyone down, let alone, you know, start attacking your people. It's wrong. She can call me a whore all day. I don't care.
Look,
I don't
the
give a
thing is,
shit.
here in a few months, I'm going to have a lot of job opportunities. A lot of security things are going to open up. I know that. I'm going to be okay. Now, I have to make it. for a couple months, 2 or 3 months, and when it starts. But I'm going to be okay. Now, when with this tour thing, I'm still deciding if it's going to be South Carolina, North Carolina, West Virginia, how I'm going to do that. I'm not going to put it on YouTube. There ain't no way in hell I'm going live with it. I'm going to take me a few days
Yeah.
off. I'm going to rest for the next two, and then I'm going to go out there and I'm going to push. I'm going to push the bar. Now, if you all see what I mean, y'all be able to see. You'll know it. But that's how you get the immediate attention, uh, and get back to where I've been. That's where I was going to go back to. So, I'm just sick of people thinking they know who I am now
Right. Right.
because I left that world. And does it
No.
make my mind wonder? But I don't want to dwell on something.
No. No, you got to move forward. You got to take all your teaching, all your learning, all the good things, keep them with you, but progressively go forward. That's how we progress in life. Just we can't sit here and go, oh, the past, the past, the past. None of us can, no matter what we've done in life. You know, and hmm,
I
I,
just
I
can't. Thank you, Lori. I think I got that from the drive folder. Let me show you all something. Let me show you something. Can you hold the panel, Sapphire?
yeah,
I appreciate that. Thank you. Because I might be a couple minutes.
no
Plus,
problem.
I really need to get something to drink. I mean, I really need to get something to drink.
Get you
So
some.
if you'll hold the panel
Sure,
for a few minutes, I'm going to show you something.
no problem. All right, guys, you're stuck with me. And you cannot leave the past behind. There is no future. You're right, just like, I mean, we got to keep going. That's the only way we learn, we progress, everything. It's called the past because we don't. I'm right. Da, 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 da. I put my glasses on, so I am reading, guys. How many times must Ernie acknowledge the good Tina did? Exactly, be patient. Like, a friend, if you want to do, and anybody, whether it's we donate money or we help someone or we see somebody with a flat tire, anything like that, you do it because you want to do it, not because you want to keep holding it over someone's head. She said everything was glorious, but why is she so angry if things are so great? Exactly, just like, because I I think it's a control thing. Um, I think it's a control thing. And it's the only thing I can think of. Da, 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 da. I I agree 100%, Lori, to trigger him because that's why I came up here. Because I'm tired of the triggering. I'm not even gonna read that one's. Deb, go to sleep. Yes, there's no future in the past. You're right, senior citizen. Exactly. This coming on every single time. And it's always when he's not feeling good. And, he's trying to be patient and write it through like everyone else. And we were just entertaining ourselves in the chat. And there's nothing wrong with that. And to turn around and attack beloved like that, no. Change the subject. Yeah, we will, Smiley Miley. We will. Say it and shut up. If you don't want to come home and stays out, there's a problem. Exactly. Exactly, Lori. So I think the thing is, I really think things went different this time because all of us in chat showed a strength that we never have before. And we all stood together. And that really impressed me. Really impressed me because all of us stood up and was like, oh, hell no. We all tripped out. And, the same thing with, and it wasn't quite about it. He just shut her down. So it's good. Oh, yeah. It could trigger all of us. Oh, I think it did. I think it did, Smiley Miley. We all got a bit triggered there. Oh, goodness. So, how's everybody's week so far? Is it good? It snowed here last night, but it didn't really stick. But it's been cold as hell. So, I've been trying to stay away from that. But wow, just now, I'm just going to throw up a bunch of emojis. Till 2:30 a.m., Amy? Damn, I'm spoiled anymore. Yeah, it needs to warm up. It really does. We're going to skip Debbie. It's raining there, Dragon Mama. Ugh. It rained here for like a day, and then it was ice cold, and then it snowed a little bit last night. So it's just wet and soggy outside. That's a good one, Lori. It's gonna rain there tomorrow. Oh God. No, then you know what, Debbie, you're right. I will agree with that. The name calling is not right. It's 4:39 a.m. there. We Scottish. What are you doing up? That's right, Dragon Mama. You come after one of us, you get all of us. That JP, that's I'm saying it is. She said no, but I don't know. I'm disagreeing, so I named her Deb. So she'll get used to me. 36 degrees. That's what it was here
Hopefully this
today.
loads up. Hopefully it loads up. God Almighty, 7 minutes and 43 seconds.
I
The
love you,
original
Tracy.
video
Love you,
was
Tracy.
29 minutes long.
29 minutes long.
Yeah, we would film here and there when we was doing anything. Pretty much, we was filming. Well, it was just with a cell phone, so I wouldn't really call it filming. But this girl, I'll tell you the story.
Yeah.
She had been missing. This is the one I play that when I bring her home. She'd been missing for 5.5 months. The U.S. Marshals had looked for her. Police had given up. They put out one. Her mother was dying, and her
Mhm.
mother had asked us, asked Margaret if there's anything she knows she could do or anything like that. She said, "All I want to do is see my, be able to see my daughter." And her son hadn't seen her. It's 5.5 months. I've got another video of her too. She was talking about how much she ate. It had been 5 days since she had eaten anything when we rescued her. So she was in a hot camper. The camper had a lock on it. I jerked the lock off of it, and like come in, and I went in real fast to see. Place was a destroyed mess. And well, you'll see, and you'll see how we found everything. I mean, we had to ask questions. We was in 2 states away. It was a big crazy mess. But this is it. This is the girl. This is she was on WYMT. She was missing 5.5 months, and we found her in 36 hours. Here we go.
It's none of my business. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't do things that I do with helping people. Here's what I have to say to that, and there's mixed emotions on this. Some people say, you know, if they want help, they'll get help. Sometimes they can't get help, guys. You have to understand that. And you have to think about this too. What if that was your child? What if it was your child that was missing? When you want someone out there who is actually trying to find that person? To be honest with you, last night, as I was reading over and doing the logistics of this work, this here, I was pinpointing everything I need to with addresses and people contact and all that. So I didn't get much sleep. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't get much sleep at all, but my heart won't let me sleep. I've always had this pull toward this drive in me that's more like, if I think I can do it, I'm gonna do it. God's will, let it be done. I think that I just get these urges, like I get, it comes to me and it's like, you can find this person, and usually I find the person. So, you know, I'm going, you know, I'm letting God lead the way on this. That's all I can say. If I can put my skills to good use, my hunting skills and tracking skills, then hey, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. I don't just put 60, 70% in. You can ask people who's worked with me in the past. I'm 120% all day long until the job gets done. That's where I am. And that's where you got to be in life. You have to apply yourself. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. This is where Toby Road is. See that V in that shade there? Yeah. Tree line gone. This is that. See, like I said, right in the middle. It's just like a set. So you know somebody's giving you an address here. Unless that mailbox, that next mailbox, maybe 2270. You check that mailbox. Check that mailbox. You got pretty good vision. Check and see if this is 2270. If it is it?
Nope.
What is it?
460.
460.
That's Bailey though. That's the.
No, that's the people. That's people just Bailey.
Yeah.
Okay, cool deal. So we got that one. 460. That was 460, right? Let's see if we're going up or down. We need 2270. So this is holding this road right here. This is holding this whole road. So. So we're going up, we're going right. That's what I've heard from everybody. They say they just like disappear or something. Huh? Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Right. Got you, brother. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I thank you.
Yeah.
Got you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
around where we can shoot back out. We're not responsible for accidents, if you enter whatever. But it's a business, so you would think somebody would be here. Yeah, but you can't take your vehicle up through here because we ain't gonna have nowhere to run around. Hey! Is anybody working today? Hey! Looks like some damn wrong turns to it. Yeah. Looks like some damn wrong turns. It's a business, you know what I mean? So, it's not trespassing. Hello. That's all. Yeah.
It's okay. You know, you're safe. You're safe.
I'm recording you because your mommy's fucking over there.
On your phone. You ain't gotta worry about shit. You don't have to worry about that stuff no more. How you out here?
We're good. Come on, hell out of this place.
That was probably one of the, like I said, we cut a lot of it and edited a lot of it. That about broke me right there.
Yeah.
When she breaks down, coming out of that, like there was no way she had out of that. There was a lock on the door. I jerked the damn lock off the door. I jerked it through the damn trailer. Because I heard her whimpering. So that was a hard thing right there. That was a real hard thing. You know, what gets me is how can these people say, you know, that you don't rescue people or anything like that when these people are missing and they're on the news, and then you go and you find these people. I don't understand that.
I don't know.
Like when I'm taking her home to her parents, like there's news like let me show you. I pulled this too. Um, you know, stuff like this. I think it was 2018. I'm sure. I think it was 2018. It might have been. It was 2020. Glad Amanda Ray is on her way home, thanks to Margaret Shaw, Tanya Cox, and Ernie Shell. You know, stuff like that.
Right.
That's really, you know, what gets me when, you know, you do these things for these people and you just get tore out of hell. You literally get tore out of hell. How can it be staged if it was on the news? That's what I don't understand. If somebody's missing and you take the call and you go toward that person and you do all the logistics and you find that person, like how? I mean, the news is getting ready to do an interview. They're going back and they're seeing this shit because I've already contacted them. I'm like, look, you know, this was on your news thing and you all did nothing about it. And they're like, well, we can always make up for it. I'm like, well, yeah, but I don't do this shit no more. You know, not right now. I may be getting back into it, but it just depends on, you know, depends on a lot, really.
Right. Right.
So
Well,
it was something, you know, at that time, I mean, you know, it was something good. You know, it was that, the little boy, the other little girl, I mean, and then the little girl went, you know, left school and shit. I found every one of them, and
No.
it's just like what do they say, and it's just like when she got home to her parents, you could see how you could see how real it was. You could
Oh, it
see
was. It
her
was
little
great.
kid, and she had never hadn't seen her in 5 months, man. I mean, even the police and shit was coming up to me, like, man, I can't believe you found her. Oh my God, like it is what it is. But
It is.
people, go ahead.
They're always going to, Ernie. There's always
Like
going to be these assholes out there that are going to run their fucking mouths. You know,
like what kind of person
unfortunately.
locks somebody up in a place like that and don't feed them? Like it had been 5 days. I got another video. Um, they're hard to put up because I got to cut them and then find. I got to find them and then cut them to where they're in the right. I guess you'd say file format or whatever to see this.
Right.
And it's crazy. I'm sorry, Vent Room, but I mean, there's nothing I can do. There's really nothing I can do. I don't have a laptop. Somebody want to give me a laptop? I'll try to unblock people. Some people. Yeah, I mean the unedited version, it shows me jerking that damn lock like literally off of the damn door, and I cut my damn hand doing it. Uh, but I got it off there. I mean, she was going to be free that day, no matter what. That's why when I went in there, I jumped back out real fast because I didn't know what I to expect, and
Right.
so it was a weird deal. And then we had to walk. Well, we had to walk halfway out, and then I had Tanya with the car and she drove where it was easier to turn around and picked us up, and we got the hell out of there. Like we literally just got out of there, and I took I see I dropped Margaret and Tanya off in Harlan there, and I I waited till we got out of the state, and I got back toward her close to where her home was, and I bought her food, and she was starving to death, and it was just crazy.
Yeah. And it's sad. But I'm so glad that you guys found her.
Oh
You
yeah, for
know?
sure. I mean, it was something that was I don't know. I mean, I the way I look at it now, like I had turned it down. I didn't want anything really to do with it until I like literally. I mean, like I said, even in the beginning, I was like, there was something that come to me and said, "Hey, you can find this person." And every time I've ever found a person, I've had that voice tell me, beforehand, "Hey, you can find this person." I had it tell me that with Summer Wells, but look what's fuck happened. And that's why I kind of like said what I say now with it. That's why is because I had all these people just yell and jump and just attack, and it was just so vicious. And yeah, Tina was
Right.
attacked. Tina was attacked, but she also has to understand I was attacked very viciously as well.
Yeah,
I
all
hated
of you
I
were.
hated that these people destroyed her store. I hated that these people destroyed her restaurant. Yes, I hate that. I wish she would have the most ultimate revenge on these people. I really do. I
Right.
swear I do. Because what they did to her was dirty, was very dirty. And they all
It
do
was.
need something happen to them. They really do. Now, you know, um, it's just, for actions now, it's hard for me to hate somebody. It's hard for me to hate somebody. But are there people in this world that I hate? Hell yes, they are.
Right.
Now that's my problem, and that's probably going to be, I'll end up having to take it up with God later. But when it comes time to doing the right thing, I can't just shut that out. I can't shut that out because of the oath that I took, and it kind of it really makes me wonder, you know, and many a times it's made me second guess myself on who I really am, and most importantly, what I am. So I'm like, there comes to a point where I'm looking at it from all sides of it, and then I just got to make a decision, and that's why I said, you know what, my health's not up to par, but it's getting better. And I feel like now is the time that I need to really get out there and show the world once again that I can still do this and still put on these awareness shows and do these things for people, and get these awareness products and stuff out to people. And that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do right there. Simple
Right,
as that right there. That's it. That's
right.
what I want to do. Now,
You just got to do you, Ernie. Don't worry about these people.
thank you, Melinda. I appreciate that. See, move them too. Thank you, Christine. Thank you so much. So, yes, do I have a following? Yes, I do. Do I have supporters? Yes, I do. Do I have a backing? Yes, I do. Yes, Lori. But is time on my side? No, it's not. And I know that. So I need to do what I can now. That's the way I'm looking at it. While I still can, while I'm capable of still doing what I need to do, I can do. I don't want to be, anyway, I don't want to talk about that, but, I was talking to Vin, Ernie. I need to too. When Maya was mod, I think she said she thought Tracy was morbid account. Maya is a mod still, I think. Anyways, um, what do you got to say, Sapphire?
I think you can do it. And I think, well, first, I think you need to work on your health first. I think you need to put these assholes out of your mind, tell them go fuck themselves. Um, and
Right,
live your life, because we can only live our lives for ourselves,
right, you're right.
you know?
But here's the thing, and here's what people forget. It takes it takes a whole lot to even begin something that others, like these other YouTubers, they'll never do. They can't do it. They're not capable of doing it. They wouldn't even know how to do it. Wouldn't know where to begin to start it.
No,
They can't just take up out and leave and just, do what needs to be done. So
no,
that's a big factor right there, a real big factor. And I've been working on a lot of different a lot of different things. But I know this is one way where these trolls, they can't touch me because I know what I'm capable of doing, and I know what my skill level is, and I know from that point on, I can do this, and I can really raise the bar to where they can't touch
right. You notice
it.
they always come in with the same old song and dance. Want you to prove, want you to prove. Do you know why they're doing that? To keep dragging you back, to trying to keep you where they are, so you never move ahead.
Look, I'm
Eh,
going to try to get a laptop or something, and uh, or I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like
Yeah,
I said, um, you're right. I mean, but I still need to. I'm going to say this with Predator Hunter Nation, with Tina Xander, and what we did. That was a great team. It really was a great team.
yes,
It kind of hurt me that Tina saying what she said,
yeah,
but it is what it is. But she gave me the credit to where, she said, "You taught us." Yes, I did. I let them do the work. I let them do the work, but I was there step by step on everything they did, everything
hmm,
until the Jamie did the one shit that he did. I had nothing to do with that. Was not around, did not do none of the chat logs, anything of that. So I don't know what happened with that. That's out of my hands. But the 6 or 7 that we busted and it went viral and all that, I had everything. I was with them. We was together. We worked. We did everything we needed to do. We listened to the sheriff's department. We listened to Homeland Security. We did everything we supposed to do. Turning in wise, file wise, copy in, all that stuff. So it's it turns into a hornet's nest because of the TCA code. Now here they are in the same state that they know that we've already worked, that we already did, and it don't
Right.
matter. The fact of the matter is, and I hope it is where I hope she is deputized and it bypasses the TCA code. That would be amazing because then they could actually get people, like she said, that wanted to do the 10-year-old or whatever, actually prosecuted. That's the big thing.
Well, here's my question, and this is in no means of downing anyone or anything, but she lives in the state. She knows the state. This whole time, why hasn't she been working up on a packet of the laws and hitting the capitals and stuff with it? Just like that Knight's Law 2.0 that Traders has been helping the father of the one girl that was a victim in Oklahoma.
Right.
We got all the damn signatures up. It's
I
passed
seen you had
through.
like 8,900 or something like
Yeah,
that. Getting
it's
at
passed
10,000.
through. It passed through, and now it's going to the Senate.
Yes, that's
So
great.
when
Look what Ron Santos just did.
right when we know
He
this is
banned
what we're
social media
facing,
to kids under 14 years of age.
right, and that's good. The thing is, we know the laws are old, not revamped, and everything else. That's where we got to start in a lot of these places. It's just the truth of the matter.
But here's the thing too, Sapphire. It comes a time when I want my life back, I want to have somebody in life. I don't want to have to go through life not having nobody. It
Right,
sucks being lonely. It sucks not having that person that you can call up on and say, "Hey, what's up?" And just have a conversation and stuff with.
right, right. And I agree, you deserve that.
That's but to be able to have that companionship and stuff, to be able to have somebody, there comes a time in life where, I'm like, wait a minute. Even I've been talking with my mom and she's like, you know, honey, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it, but you have nobody in life. Cause every time I talk to my mom, she's like,
Right.
you got a girlfriend? I'm like, oh God. And I'm like, what's it to you?
Moms are either wanting you to have one or get rid of the one you got.
Yeah, exactly. That's the truth right there.
Hey, I'm, I'm very blessed that my daughter has a great girlfriend. My son's girlfriend, mm, half and half, half and half.
Right.
So,
Oh, steppers.
but it's his life. He's got to live it. I'm here when he needs someone to talk
Right.
to.
Well,
But
maybe one of these days, maybe I'll find that special someone. Who knows?
yeah, as long as she don't want to change you, um,
Thank you,
you
Eric.
know,
Thank you, Tracy.
that's a big thing because us women, and I'm guilty. I'm guilty in the past of, oh, I'm such a great woman. I'll make them a great man. Uh, Don't try to change anybody.
Right. Exactly.
But,
Exactly.
as long as, because we've been here when you've had your relationship.
Hmm.
And the big thing was they always wanted to change you. And that's why it didn't work. You are who you are.
Right.
And either that's what they want or go find whoever you're looking for.
Hmm.
So that's my thing. That's why I said the other day, you get a girlfriend, we're vetting her this time.
Right.
We're not having it no more. Lori's going to take her for a drive around the block. She's got to
I just,
spend a good couple days with traders.
it is what it is. I mean, hell, damn, my mind's already been put through the rug tonight. Shit. But anyways, I think I can handle it. Well, I'll tell you what, I've been here 3.5 hours, or almost 3 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for letting me come up.
Thank you for holding the panel. I needed that.
Sure.
Be safe,
Anytime.
okay?
You too. Bye-bye.
Safe. I've got so many videos, guys. So many. Just trying to get my stuff together. Starting to feel good. I don't even drink Mountain Dew anymore, beloved Coast. No, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, I've already been asking myself that. I've already asked myself that. You know, I just got things that's. Thank you, Markella. I appreciate you, sweetie. I just got a lot of things out there that water's the best for you, Chica. Hmm. I do appreciate you all. Thank you guys for coming in. Deadline's coming soon. Thank you, Wendy Wim. The deadline's soon, and it'll be make or break, I guess. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Steffers. Just remember, you come first. Thank you, Chica. And I will, Tracy. Thank you. Good night, Melinda. You have fun, okay? You be safe. It's me. Good night, sweetie. I'm not going to, Markella. I understand. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tired. Thank you. I appreciate it. There'll probably be a couple more lives. Again, I'm trying to take these last 2 days and build myself even more. Trying to push myself, trying to eat whatever I can pretty much. Just to get that, and I feel my strength. I feel a lot of it. Good deal, Markella. That's all I ask you ever do. Nah. Thank you all. Thank you all for fighting a good fight. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't. Have fun, guys. I'm not going to be playing no music tonight. I'm just going to let it go off. Appreciate you all. Thank you all every day for everything you do.